Hey budgeties, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new, my name is Mo. I'm 29, working on my financial freedom journey. And if you're returning, hey friend. So y'all saw the struggle with the 29. If you're new here, I just turned 29, so literally last week, so I'm new to this, okay? But in this video, first of all, you're gonna get it kind of late. I already know. I apologize, but my Sunday upload will be a Sunday upload. In this video, we're gonna do two things. We're gonna close out that first paycheck budget for the month of May, and we're gonna go over transactions. And I'm gonna do a little chit chat because life is lifing and I'm feeling some type of way. Okay, so also if you didn't notice, okay, so first of all, I'm a Pilot girl. You see the Pilot pens? They're not cheap, but I was usually using Precise V5. My black pen went out. It's right here. It just goes in and out so much because the ink ain't inking. Now here's the thing. I love the pens. However, I decided to go a different one. I like these. They're nice and big and bubbly looking. These are also now available on my Amazon storefront, so y'all can go ahead and click that link below if you guys are interested in getting these. These are the Pilot G207. I'm studying for a test for my job, and I wanted my letters to be big and bubbly, which is why I got these pens. Another question I get is, where is this from? This is a binder that's from Target. If I can find it or find something similar, I'll put that in the Amazon storefront as well. But I got this from Target. I think it was like maybe $10, if that. So let's get into it, y'all. Okay, so we're in May. Not too many transactions that I have to, fill out, because we've done a pretty decent job. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or whatever, but toot. So what I've been trying to do is put the transactions on the back of the paycheck, and then this one I didn't do. I failed, but I printed out another one. So it'll be on the back of this one, and you're like, okay, but there's no second paycheck or third. This is gonna be my husband's commission check. I'm not doing it now because we haven't even really budgeted out. He used that money for my birthday. So yeah, let's just, because first thing we're gonna do is do the transactions. We're gonna write on this, do the transactions, and then do the transaction on this, and then close her out. Okay. I am curious, do you guys do transactions? I know it's kind of like, some people do, some people don't, but I'm just curious, darling. I do have a yellow highlighter. Actually, let me go get my yellow highlighter. Okay, if this is not the one I use, this one's gonna have to do. I have to get it from my backpack. So I'm gonna go through transactions and we're gonna chit chat because, like I said, life's lifing a little bit, and really I'm having a little bit of, I don't want to call it an issue with work. I feel like I want to write this in blue, but I'm not gonna do it. But I'm having a little tizzy with work. So let's write it out. If I need to explain, I'll go into detail and then we'll talk about it, okay? And if you don't know, I do write sideways. And if you hate me for that, I apologize in advance, because dang, hate is crazy. But anyways, let me just start off by saying, y'all, so if you don't know, I have 2 degrees. I have a bachelor's of science in IT, then I have a master's in cybersecurity. Basically, this is my first job post-graduating. I graduated from grad school in 2019, and I feel like I am so lucky and so blessed to have this job. I haven't gotten let off, knock on wood, because, I don't know. Real fast, my husband's birthday is in July, so I did buy him something off Amazon, and this is for his birthday, so there's that. Okay, so yeah, I was once in a different state. Didn't have the best boss. That's okay. Moved down here. I feel like I enjoy my boss. Now here's where the dilemma comes in. I'm at this point where I'm in cyber. My job has a whole bunch of different industries within it. Like, there's so many different things you could do. My boss is basically trying to take me out of, not trying, he is actually and factually taking me out of the department that I usually work in, which is cyber, and putting me into something that's completely different. A whole bunch of coding and programming, which I don't have a problem with. I've done it in the past, but I'm not an expert in it. You know what I mean? And considering the pay that I get paid, I'm supposed to be dang near close to an expert. That's what's supposed to be expected of me. However, how can you expect me to be an expert in something that you guys are now like putting me in where, anyways. And I don't know what's going on. I gotta be honest with y'all. Like, I'm kind of feeling some type of way because I'm just like, why are we doing this? And it's against my will. Okay. And I'm also one of those people where, like, I know a lot of people say, oh, stand up for yourself, speak up, speak up, speak up. But also, I work in a male-dominated field. And I'm not saying anybody's going to do anything, per se, to me. But people do react in, I don't know, anger. Like, we have reviews coming up to possibly get a raise at come the end of the year. So these are just, like, the things that I'm thinking about, okay? Because one of the reasons why I'm having a hard time kind of like making a strong case to defend myself and why I shouldn't be moved to like a whole different department, because I don't want to have to get like so much pushback and really be afraid of like if my boss is going to retaliate, which I hope he wouldn't, but you know, you can't put anything past anybody. And also like, I don't know. I just don't know. It's a sticky situation. So you're like, girl, you say all that to say what? I'm saying all of this to say, y'all, I'm looking for a job and I'm afraid. I really am afraid because, again, this has been my only job I've had post-college, and it's been a great job, y'all. Okay, I've had a great time. I've been able to move to another state and still, you know, have a job. But I'm scared because this is something new. I got my job through my college. We had a career fair and it was a very easy interview. Boom, we were in there. Now it's like I'm about to try to get out into the workforce all over again. And I don't know, I have that sense of imposter syndrome, like feeling like maybe I belong, maybe I don't belong. I don't know, y'all. And I have to learn something. Did I also put that out there? Like, the programming languages that now I'm being moved over to, a lot of them I don't even know. These are not the things that it's not like Linux or something that I know, okay? So, with that being said, your girl is scared. Your girl is nervous, and I'm out here trying to up my resume. I'm trying to just work on me so that way I can be employable, whatever. But also, let's talk about the job market, because it sucks. It's not the best out here. So I'm really just having a hard time. I just feel like I have a rock and a hard place. I'm between a rock and a hard place. Like, I feel like I'm danged if I do, I'm danged if I don't. Like, when it comes to trying to defend myself, it can come off really harsh, even though I try my best. Especially, again, I work in a male-dominated field. I try to speak lightly. Hello, darling. Okay, not like that, but you know what I'm saying. Put a little accent on it or whatever. But I try to be like super nice and kind about it. But I know if I question anything, because I am a girl or a woman or whatever the crap y'all want to say, like it automatic. I know how it automatically comes out. So I am worried. And I'm also worried because this is the first time I really actually have to deal with this, right? I haven't had to deal, but I've worked for my job for over 4 years now, and I'm like, maybe the well is running dry, and I am terrified, okay? Now, my husband, great supporter, okay? Great supporter. He be, you know, he's like, whatever you need, if you want to go, we could go. So I'm like, okay, let's go. But it's not as easy as just getting up and leaving. I mean, we don't have any children or anything like that. However, it is like, we got to find jobs, and what state are we going to go to? So now we're trying to take it a little bit more serious to actually get our stuff together to, you know, figure out what state we want to live in. And then we chose some states. I'm not going to say the states, but we chose some states. And then it's like, okay, those states aren't working because those are not the states that we can possibly, you know, actually find jobs. Now, if you don't know, I don't know if I've said this on here or not, but I do want to have a farm. I want to be self-sufficient, grow some vegetables, have a couple animals, not to kill, because I don't even eat animals anyway, unless they're in the water. Sorry. But, yeah, you want like a little mini farm or whatever, a little mini mo farm. But, so when it comes to farming, you need to have a decent amount of land or whatever the case may be. You also need to have, you know, the things to succeed when it comes to farming. So some states aren't it. Like, I really, really want to go to Arizona. My husband knows that. But it's so hot. These people don't even have grass. If you live in Arizona, comment below. Let me know. But my grandma used to live in Arizona. I loved it. And, you know, I don't know. It's not looking up for Arizona. But that's okay. That's okay. She's not mad. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, where can we go for the land to be plentiful so we can grow whatever. And then also, on top of that, get a job. Get a couple of jobs. One for me, one for him. Because it's not just me, it's also him. But I'm also just sad, y'all. This is United States Postal Service, yes. I'm just sad because why do we have to be like this? PJ's Coffee. Like, we were doing okay, but now we're not. And I'm not the type of person, I don't want to argue or explain why I should be given this or should be given that. I'd rather just speak and leaving and go to a different job. I feel like that's the best thing for me. But I'm also, again, I'm terrified. I mean, my resume is nice, but I haven't interviewed in years. So I say all that to say it's a lot. I'm trying to like do paper by mo. My goal is to give you guys 3 videos a week, but I'm also trying to now learn something new for my full-time job. And then on top of that, I'm trying to get a different certification, which is why I'm like, oh, I'm studying. I feel like I say I'm studying all the dang time. Hashtag working in tech. So anyways, let's get to the transaction real fast. Okay, so it hasn't been like too many transactions, but there's some things. Like, so we spent $630 on a flight. So my husband and I are going to out of state. I'll tell you when we come back. We're going out of state because my friend is turning 30. He's having a party. He doesn't know he's having a party, cough, cough. But there's going to be a party for him in his 30th birthday. This is the friend that we got to show up for because he was our witness when we eloped. So we show up for him, and he came to the wedding. So we show up for him, he showed up for us. That's what you do for your people, okay? So that's $634.50. Yeah. So if you saw, was it on this one? But oh no. Let's see. There was $250 that was allocated to a trip. Yes. So that 6 something, 250 of it actually came from, you know, that. But then also I had a little trip money. It was about 3 something. So most of it is covered. I do swipe my credit cards if y'all don't know. There's that. But yeah, most of that should be covered. And then let's get into, this is all there is for my gas at least. But okay, yeah, we're just getting to this food because this is the one orange is gas. That's why I brought up gas. I'm scared. I want to make sure we are in our food budget, y'all. Because last month was a hot diggity dog mess. But I think, see, that's how I know it was a different yellow. Because why is this so light bright like this? I hate that for me. But that's okay. Food. No, food is pink. Why would you do that in yellow? I'm tripping. Bills is yellow. Okay. Food is pink, right? Yes. Okay. Now it looks orange. That's okay. We live and we learn. So food, and then food. Any more food? We're gonna count this as food as well, y'all. Let's put the word food on this. Food. And then let's go here and do food. Okay. I feel like I should be able to do it again over here. Like, I know, I guess yellow and pink makes orange, but can I show food another way? Boom, that's a little bit more food-ish. Okay, so yellow is bills. I'm struggling out here, y'all. So this was my internet bill. If you don't know, it says it's $44.65. If we like look at what my bills are, can y'all see that? I hope y'all can. When it comes to internet, it's usually $51.50. I was able to get some money back because they had my internet off for like 3 days, y'all. Talk about standing up for yourself. I really felt proud of myself for standing up for myself. Gots to be real with you. And then any bills here? No. Okay. So we did tap into the sinking funds. So we went to the Academy store and got some clothes, my husband and I. Got spent a little bit of home budget. I don't even remember what it was. Took my boo to get some ice cream. Really, it was for me. I'm an ice cream girl. I gotta tell you, if you don't know, you gotta know I love me some ice cream. So yeah. And then United States Postal Service. So I had already sent out thank you cards for the wedding. That was a part of it, and that was a part of it. Now this though was for like the little thank you box for my best friend for being in the wedding. So that's what that came from. And then this is just some coffee. That's fun money, and then the trips. So let's go ahead and calculate what the food's looking like, because this will be for the first budget. So let's just see what we're looking like. If you don't know, we try to give $200 per check, y'all. Let's see. Cross your fingers. Talk to God. Put in a prayer. 24.78 plus 46.16 plus 10.68, okay, plus 16.68. Oh, again? Yeah, .68. Okay, so now that's $98.30. Then we're here. Now we have plus 16.03. Okay, and then we're gonna plus 19.88, and then we're gonna add here, which we struggled with. So that's 38.50. Okay, and then that's plus 44.05. Ooh, geez, plus 10 dot, what is it, 73 plus 2.35. Okay, so yes, we're over 200, but we're not doing horribly. Oh God, was that 229 something? I'll go back and look at the footage because I don't know what it's saying, but I'm about to find out. Okay, because I'm not doing the numbers again, y'all. Just not doing it. Okay, 229.84 is where we are, darling. Maybe we should put it in red. 229.84. 229.84. I think I put that asterisk because I was thinking about getting cash. Then I said I was gonna get cash for this and didn't do it. Who am I? I know. Hot mess. So there's that. We actually and factually, just since we're over here, went ahead and gave our therapist $243. This is just for our couples therapy. They don't take insurance, so womp womp womp. We went ahead and gave our trip $250. We actually gave my husband's IRA and my IRA. I'm talking about when the money hit, y'all. Okay, she don't play about that dang savings area. When the money hit, it's gone. Okay, so then student loans, we actually gave $256. So yeah, I'm actually kind of sad about that. $229.84, but $30 is not horribly bad. It's just not good. Okay, not good. Let's see what the gas is looking like. This is only my gas, so it's $26.92. See, the thing with my husband is I don't keep up with his gas. He just takes the money out of the account. So that's why we're going to give him $35. Does that make sense? Like, he'll just take $35 out, put it to his gas, and it is what it is. Me, I look at what I actually charge. So we're going to give him this $35. And then for moi, what did we say? $26.92. Okay, $26.92. Okay, I'm gonna go over all of these, but also there was something. Oh, electricity. I want to put electricity on there. Let's put electricity on here as well, just for the sake of putting electricity on here. Do I have due dates on here? I don't. Okay, because I'm not sure when I paid it, but just know your girl paid it. Did I put electricity? No, that was internet. Yep. Okay. So that's what we're gonna put here. We're gonna put electricity. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I be forgetting about these bills because I have them automated on my credit card. Now what we are gonna do is take the automations off the credit card. I'm about to close out one of my credit cards. That's so dramatic. saying it out loud. I don't know how I feel about that. 27.48, and we're just gonna say, I paid it on my birthday, so we'll put May 21st for the sake of saying it's paid. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop my card. So I have a Delta American Express. I have the blue one, like the basic one, the one you don't have to pay yearly or whatever. But I just decided that it's not really worth it anymore. I'm thinking of getting American Airlines. American Airlines credit card. But I will get whatever credit card I'm going to get to replace it before I actually close it out. Because I know my credit score is going to go down. I'm not I don't really kind of care about the credit score going down. I'm in the 800s. I'm doing okay with my credit, but I can't keep my Delta American Express. It's not worth it. Like, my 40,000 points can't even buy me a round trip flight, okay? Okay, I don't like that. They're really skimmy on the points, and I'm just not into it. So, with that being said, I gotta give me a whole new credit card, which is what we put all of our stuff on. Like, I'm talking about, we do all our grocery shoppings on my credit card, because I'm like, babe, let's get me the points so we can fly out. Y'all, it ain't even worth it at this point. So we gotta figure it out. I do have a Capital One card that gives you fly points, but I'm not even sure how to use it, and I don't even have that much because I just switched it over to flying points. Me saying fly points is crazy. But okay, let's go ahead and, so this is another thing. When it comes to fun money, my husband takes his $50. He do not play. Same thing with his gas. He'd be like, we go sit on Sundays, we look at the numbers. He'll be like, okay, this is mine, that is mine, boom, boom. I'm gonna take this out. He'll add the numbers, 291 plus 35 plus 50. And he'll just put it in his own separate checking and go from there. So I don't know what he spends on his gas, and I don't know what he do with his fun. I do know sometimes his fun money is like basketball and stuff like that. But I don't really, I don't touch it. I let him do what he do. And then we're gonna give our sinking funds, it was actually $50 because we did put our money in our cash envelope. Okay, so let's go down here. I think a lot of it was spot on, not per se, but very close. So rent was actually $804. We put that in a separate account. The account they take our bill out of or whatever. Okay, and then our phone bill ended up being $177.48. If you're like, girl, that's a lot, who you telling? Okay, so that was that's the phone bill for me, myself, and I. Girl, me, my husband, and my mom. So it's three of us. Okay, subscriptions, we get about 22. My husband's student loans are $300. My student loans are $197. Yumika YMCA, y'all. $71.10 is what usually come out, but it hasn't come out yet. Electricity was $127.48. And when we close out, I'm going to do car insurance because my car insurance comes out on the very, very, very last day of the month. And sometimes the number be a little lower, and I'm not mad at that. So I want to give the actual and factual number once it all comes out. So I'm not going to add that up. But 291 times 3, 1 times 3 is in fact 873. So we in there, 873 like swimwear. And then this one is actually 256. And the only thing is really my fun money because I haven't really spent it all or whatever. I let it sit in our account. I probably need to not do that. I need to be like him. So fun money for me is $628 because I got me some PJ coffee. And then fun money was the ice cream. So 17.20. Okay, that's $23.48. See, that's what I'm saying. Home, clothes. Yeah. So that's the thing. It's only $23.48. But I hate to put it down as less because I'm gonna spend that money for, like, it's not gonna go to no use. I'm literally gonna spend that money, but I'm gonna put it in there, y'all. I'm gonna say $23.48 because that's so kind of me to actually put. But we didn't do horrible. We are over $30 for food. Womp, 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 womp. Look, I'm under in gas. I don't know about y'all, but here in Louisiana, the gas did go down just a smidge bit. But remember, we get our gas from Sam's Club, so if you come in for me, come for somebody else. I think Sam's is like $2.80 right now, $2.80 something. Let me knock on wood, because when I say it fluctuates every day, I hate it. We're gonna be saving. One thing we're gonna do is save our money. My husband's savings, did that lead us to the 7,000? No, it's this one that's gonna lead us to the 7,000. So that one's not bad. I actually didn't even put in his actual pay. Let me put in his actual amount and then do some math to see where we are. Okay, so the actual number, we're gonna do it in a different color because it's higher for my husband. We'll just do black. Keep it simple, y'all. But they say keep it simple, stupid kiss. Okay, actual, we do that 0. And then for my husband's full time, he actually made $1,631.37. Okay, and then I actually made $2,396.01. So same thing for me. Again, I'm on salary. My husband is on hourly. My husband is on hourly. So that's another reason why, like, he's not mad at trying to move. He feels like he should be getting paid more. He does get a commission check. We haven't budgeted that out yet for May. Don't come for me. So his is $1,631.37, and we're gonna plus $2,396.01. That's 4,000. Okay, 4,027.38. Okay, so it's gonna be over $30 difference. So that's actually not bad for this, because everything else is about the same. I'm a little worried. Well, this is under, so we're gonna have a little bit more money left over. I'm curious to see how much, because whatever we have left over is usually, like, when we have money left over, I just be like, hey, what's your credit card looking at? What's my credit card looking at? If we have anything after we go and pay off our balances for whatever, we go look at the end of the month when there's money left over in our account. Because if there's money in our account, that makes me nervous. I'm like, oh my gosh, a bill wasn't paid, something didn't happen, right? But sometimes it really is like, I underestimated how much my husband made, and he made a little bit more, or he made a lot more, whatever the case may be. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're not gonna do it now, but the end of the month literally is happening soon. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I guess in 2 weeks we will be, like, once we get our June paycheck, that's when I'm gonna go ahead and close out that budget, the budget for May, just because we gotta make sure we know where we're spending all our money to. What else? We will be doing the June budget this week coming up, just because, again, June starts next week, so might as well. Did I put everything in here? Yeah. So this is where we are. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys closed out your budget or whatever budgets for May and went over your transactions. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.